So the create a directory, create and manage the files, display the files, and remove the files and directory. So these are the three commands which we can use. Like first I am going to use the creating the directory. So mkdir command used for creating the directory means I am creating the lab. So ls, you can see the lab has been created. If I want to create a same directory inside the different location, so I can use the mkdir, then give the space and here another. If I will run the --help command, so it will display some options can be used. Generally we are not using the verbose and the jet, but we are using the parent. Parent directory means when we are creating the one directory inside the another directory, like I am creating the mkdir lab inside the lab 1 and lab 2 and lab 3. I want to create a lab 1 inside lab 2 and lab 3. So when I hit enter, so it will not display like this directory does not exist. So in this case I can put it the -p option and it will create the parent directory as well as the child directory. Both directory it will create. Like I will use the tree here. So you can see the downloads, inside the downloads the lab, the lab inside the lab 1, lab 2, lab 3 has been created. Okay. So go inside the lab means how can you create a directory. Now the question is how you can create a file. So I have told you already the touch command used to creating a blank file. Blank file means whatever the file you want to create, give the name of the file, file 1, and check here the file 1 has been created. So if you want to check the content of the file, you can use the cat command to checking the file content of the file. And also the cat command is used to writing the content into the file. Once you will write your data, then you can press the when you will complete the writing, then you can press the Control D and you will be out. So cat command is used to check the content of the file. So if you want to rename this file, like this is the ls file 1 is there. If you want to rename this file, so you can use the move command and file 1 and then give the new file name. So ls, you can see the new file name, file has been created. Similar, you can use the lab 1 or rename this file. I am going to make this my lab. So my lab has been created and tree command is used to displaying here the my lab inside this. Okay. So this command is used for creating the file. If you want to delete the file, then you can use the rm command and then give the file name. So file has been removed. If you want to create a file, so you can give the name of the file like link test ls share remove. But if you want to remove the directory, so you can use the rmdir command and my lab. So it is saying you are not able to remove this directory. So in this case, I am going to create another directory mkdir lab 1, and if I am removing the lab 1, so by using the rmdir and then lab 1, so it has been removed. So what is the difference between this lab and the lab my lab? The difference is that lab1 is a empty file, empty directory. Whenever the directory is empty, you can use the rmdir command to removing that file, that directory. But if directory has some content inside it, so you cannot delete this file. How can you delete? By using the rm-rf command. Then you can give the name of the directory. It will be remove the content and its content as well. So there is a nothing is there. Okay. So display the file, cat command, remove the file and directory, create and manage file, create a directory. So there is a list ls command. I have told you already how to use the ls command. Ls command just used for displaying the content. But there is some options like -d, -l, -a. Like you are using the -a, it will display all the files including the hidden files. -l is used for displaying the files in a long format, including the permissions. So -d option is used for displaying the directory. So here inside I am tiled on my home directory. When I will run the ls, so it will display the content. If I run the ls-a, so it will display the hidden and content also. ls-l is used for the long listing, which having the name of the year. There is all the directory, but inside the projects I want to check ls-ld means only display the directory inside the projects. So it is displaying there is a only projects is there, and if I am moving inside this cd and projects and ls-d option display only the directory is a dot directories here. So these are the directories, hidden files and all you can display. Okay guys, so these options are used for displaying some directory. How to create a directory I have told you already. Now one more thing is remaining here, the cp command. Actually when I want to copy any data or any file, so we can use the cp command. So if I have created some files like inside the projects, there is a one file 1. I want to move this file or I want to create a new file. So the touch command is used for creating a new file, new underscore file, and ls here. If I want to copy this file, so I can use the cp and the new file, and where I want to give that location, destination I want to copy in a documents. So ls/home vijay and documents. You can see here the new file has been copied from here. If you want to copy file, your old file with a new name, so you can use the same things, like you are copying the new file with a new name. Any name you can provide. So it will copy it, but it will give the new name. Means when you want to copy the any file or the directory with a new name, so you can use or provide a destination name as well. Okay, so these are the generally command are used for creating the directory, managing the files, moving the files, renaming the files. I have told you already, cat command used for checking the data. rmdir command is used for the delete empty directory only, and rm command is used for the delete files. But what if there is a directory, then you can use the -r option, can remove the non-empty directories as well. Summing up the file management scenario, the project manager directory structure to store point files means creating the directory mkdir command, create and manage the file touch command cp and move. I have displayed you already. Display the files, what is the data inside the file or what is the content inside the file, cat command is used. If you want to remove the file, use the rm command. If you want to remove the empty directory, use the rmdir command. If you want to remove the directory, then you can use the hyphen or f or use the hyphen capital or option to remove the directory with its content.